Hello guys, what's going on and welcome back to another Unitas Game video, and today I'm going to be going over a game that literally brought my childhood, and that's Wizard 101. So the goal of today's video is I'm going to be talking mostly about Wizard 101, pretty much what they have new in 2020, and I'm just going to be reviewing the game and what I think of the game in, well, 2020. So for obvious reasons, I bought some crowns and whatnot, and I'm only level 11 because I want to try to get through the game as fast as I possibly can. So this is one of the games that I've been playing a little bit recently, and so right now I literally started playing like maybe a day and a half ago, and I got through some of the parts of the game. I'm already done with Wizard City, and I can literally make my way to Krokotopia, but I want to complete every single quest line in Wizard City so that I can reach the maximum level that I can reach. And so that's what most of this background gameplay is here. But pretty much I want to review stuff such as the graphics wise, the gameplay wise, what stuff they've new stuff they've introduced, as well as maybe latency issues that I've noticed, and also some cons as well from because I haven't played Wizard 101 in over 2 years. It's been a while since I played Wizard 101, and I started a brand new account because my other account I'm not able to buy anything for because I made it when I was like 11 years old, and of course it was on my, with my stepmom's stuff, so, and she doesn't remember anything of her, account information that she used. So basically, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into this. So to start off, basically, I'm going to be talking about the combat in the first part. So, the combat, they've made some changes to the combat since I last played, as well as the enemies. They each seem like they have their own personalities and stuff. And as for the Scarlet Screamer, they finally got rid of that really annoying wail that she does when she is defeated. Because I gotta tell you, I hated that wail. It was so annoying. Every time you died, all you hear, "Aah!" It was just, oh god, I hated it. But they finally seem like they have their own personalities, and it seems like, it seems nice. It's really good. It's a really good touch that they did. Plus, they've updated the way some of the cards look as you use them, such as the Ghoul, which I will be using here in just a little bit. The Ghoul is actually a good one. They put a lot more detail into the Ghoul, and exactly, like the facial expressions and stuff. They actually gave him wrinkles and stuff. He looks more dead, and they gave him more color and stuff, and it was nice. It was a nice little, addition to the game. And as far as the combat, they didn't really make any changes to the combat. As you see, there's the Ghoul right there. He looks more detailed than the original one, and as I said, with the actual combat and the battle stances themselves, they actually didn't really make many changes to it that I've noticed, and that's good. I'm glad they didn't, because it works. It works so well. It's a nice combat system that they have with the dueling and stuff. One player goes another. And I feel like whoever starts the battle first is who goes first, in my opinion. That's what I think. Like, I still don't know if it's just randomized or what. I don't think I'll never possibly understand, but I think that whoever starts the battle is the one who goes first. It's just in my honest opinion. But pretty much that's practically it for the battle stance. They haven't really made any changes to it. It's nice. It's actually balanced still, and the only changes that I've really seen are the actual personalities that they've actually given the people and the bosses that you fight and stuff like that. And they made changes to the way the death sounds are, and they all don't seem like just the same skeletal pirate common enemy that you find in Unicorn Way, and I like that, and I think it's a really nice touch, and it was really good that they done this. I really am glad that they did the game like this. It really does help it, be more common in 2020 than it did 10 years ago. So another thing I'm going to add gameplay wise is the areas that we've all known and loved, that everybody's played Wizard 101, such as where I'm in right now, which is Trident Avenue. They made changes to each one according to what it's based off of, such as, Trident Avenue is more of a storm area, so they actually put lightning and stuff all over the ground, and the eels that you fight are new enemies. I've never seen them before, and they're really good. They really fit in with the map, and I'm glad they changed them out than the haunted minions, which they still have the haunted minions, but they're not as, prominent anymore, and it makes sense that they put the electric eels in here. I'm glad they did that. They've updated quests as well in this map area, because in the beginning you were trying to find Susie's brother, but this time you actually talk to Susie's brother, and then you have to find Susie herself, and it's actually quite a good quest. It actually, to me, it just helps us a little bit better because it was so tedious when you were doing Susie and searching for her brother. It was a really tedious quest line, and now they've made changes to it, and it actually works really, really well. And the other examples will be Firecat Alley and Cyclops Lane. They've made changes to them as well, and it looks a lot more colorful in both of them. And the trolls actually look really, really good. They changed the way the trolls looked, and it's really awesome how they did that. And as for the Cyclops, it actually makes sense because they carry their hammer with 2 hands now, and it's great. It's magnificent. I'm glad they carry their hammers with 2 hands, because when they carried it with one, they leaned over so much, and it seemed like it didn't really fit in. And finally, they changed it to where they hold it with 2 hands. And I think that's great. I think that's immaculate, and I think that's makes a little bit more sense than what they were doing before. And I'm going to also right here, I'm going to take perfect time to talk about latency issues. Since there's a lot of places that are crowded, sometimes it's going to be laggy in areas, and I've noticed that because as you see here, I was lagging just a little bit, and trust me, that was not you guys. That was literally all me. So pretty much, because there was so many people in one game, it's going to be laggy because they're trying to load in, all that information. And if you were just to switch, lobbies or realms or whatever you want to call it, then they'll pretty much, it'll fix the latency issue, so you don't really have to worry about that. And right here, I'm going to talk about another thing, would be the fact that their lips actually move and they seem like they have more character than they used to, because they used to just stand there and just look at you funny with a smile. That's what they used to do, which wasn't bad, and the voice acting was pretty good. And they've changed voice actors with a lot of characters, such as the beginning people that you're supposed to talk to. You don't even talk to him anymore, which is Unicorn Way. You don't even talk to him anymore. You're straight teleported to Unicorn Way. And I kind of like it. I kind of think it suits it just a little bit better. Because, you walk all the way over there, you got to talk to them and stuff. But this time you just teleport straight into the game, and there's no waiting. And it's nice. I like that they've done that. I think it's a good thing that they did. And so, yeah, but that's basically all I got to talk about with latency. The gameplay wise, the way it looks and everything. So, yeah, so let's go on to the next one. So I'm going to be talking about my final thoughts for the game now, as well as a few last minute things. And one of the last minute things that I've talked about is the way the updated graphics that they've done with certain areas, such as Old Town, which I'm in right now. They updated it a lot, and you'll see when I get to the Commons area that they've updated the way it looks, and it looks great. It looks magnificent with the way that they've changed it. And they've also added in new quests, such as the one I'm doing right now, where you got to place certain signs. But I think this is a limited time quest. But you place down the signs and you do all that, and they have a quest with Diego, which I know they've added that a while back. And the new quest for a pet that you actually get when you do Cyclops Lane is actually really, really good. I do like how they did that. And basically, I like how they did a bunch of things with Wizard 101, and it has changed so much in the last 10 years and plus. And I gotta tell you, it's honestly fun. Like, I remember playing this game as a kid, and now since I'm replaying the game, like I still come home every day. I'm excited to play it and replay all the quests that I've done. I'm just excited to do it. It's fun to me, and I really do enjoy the game. And I really, really think that people should try this game out just because of how many changes they've done to it. It seems like a normal game in 2020. It seems like a game that just came out in 2020, and it's become relevant again, in my opinion. And I enjoy the game, and I've been playing it for a little while now. And I was going to do a video on it on Tuesday, but my Elgato decided to mess up, and I was going to do like a face cam video and all that, but it ended up messing up, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do, unfortunately. So I'm going to be doing a review on it instead of just doing a gameplay. So here's my review video. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. And I really suggest you play Wizard 101 in 2020 because it is worth it. The gameplay wise is pretty good, and other than that, the game is good, and I think people should play it. So, so that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys.